Hello.
Hello, everybody.
Hey. It's my fault we're late.
Oh, what's going on? Flipping mic. Let me make sure I gotta mute my YouTube over here. Hold on.
Could I open it on here because.
All right. Well, welcome as people come in. So this is mine and Natasha's Wednesday live show. And I'm just going to be showing you guys some of my auction items for tonight's auction that I'm super nervous about. And talk about maybe some bolos and stuff like that. So we'll just wait for some people to come in. And how are you doing, Natasha? What's new?
Just want to breathe. Oh my goodness. I don't know where the day. I do know where the day goes. It just gets lost in housework, organising stuff, moving stuff about, looking after a toddler, playing with a toddler. I just trying to catch my breath. I put makeup on this morning. It doesn't look like it. I'm just
You looking?
Run ragged, I think.
Yeah, I'm still trying to wake up. Want to see the baby bunny?
Oh, look! Oh, that is so cute. Oh, my goodness.
Oh, don't jump away.
Oh, my goodness. That is so cute.
Nevaeh breeds rabbits, and these are the last couple that were born recently.
Oh, that's nice for a youngster to do, isn't it? To actually get really active with animals, not just have to look after them, but to breed them and really care for them from the.
Yep, she does it all by herself. That ain't mine. that ain't mine.
Oh, that's really sweet. Oh.
So what else is new with you?
I don't know. I was going to ask you. What else is new? Oh, I can't believe it was a week ago when we last spoke. That's gone so fast.
It went really fast. I didn't feel like it was a week already.
No. I managed to join a few people's live streams in the chat just to kind of get a bit more connected again. It's just slowly. I just think sometimes you can use so much energy watching someone else's live stream that you can get really exhausted mentally just hopping from stream to stream. So I had a big break. Guten Tag, James.
Guten Tag.
And there's Third Generation Hustle or 3Gen Hustle I've not met before. So hello.
That is Julian. You should definitely check his channel out. He is pretty new, but he is doing an amazing job on his YouTube channel.
I'm guessing it's reselling by the name, but hustle is often, attributed to other businesses as well.
Yeah, he is a reseller.
Oh my god, excuse me guys, how my period. I might turn this light off so it's not so that's a bit more gosh. So it's New Year, but it's going so fast. So I don't know about anyone else in the chat. If you guys are feeling like you're looking at your date on your watch or your phone and you just can't believe the number we're at, the number of January that we're at. It's just time is going so fast, and
it's been really flying. I feel like I've been just like a chicken with its head cut off, running around trying to do a million different things, and I don't have enough time, and the days are just flying by for sure.
Do you find are you having to just I've had to just get really focused and try and think ahead quite a bit to plan, but even that is taking time, and when things get really bad I don't even do the planning, which is when I need it most. But even 20 minutes to just write stuff down and research stuff, and
that's what I've been trying to do. Just James is over there talking to himself about looking for.
I thought it was a suggestion for something. I thought, what did I say that requires licking doorknobs? Is it to fix your hair or something? You get electric shock or something, makes your hair go better. James, are you talking about in your channel compared to
That just killed me. Okay, back to whatever.
He is, isn't it? I didn't twig that. It was
He said,
"Hi, James."
Okay, let's get back on track here. So I don't remember at all what I was saying. All I saw was licking doorknobs from Callie Picker and
getting organized. Yeah, that's all. 3Gen's really excited. Yeah,
agree with yourself.
On YouTube. My listing's suffering.
I know.
You're a newbie to the community. Well, I found them sort of a bit late, really. I suppose in May, I think it was last year, and There's one in the UK and one in the US. Generally, there's a lot of crossover. I don't think there are too many micro communities. There's just one, I think. I don't know. But it is such a lovely place to be. Obviously, there is the benefit of, having a virtual group of peers and people that you really identify with, which is brilliant. So that's a great thing about it. I think I'm just too vested in it. I tend to, watch a video, put proper comments in. I don't think I've ever... I did one today. I watched one today, and I just couldn't be bothered. It was a really sweet lady, but I just couldn't be bothered watching people opening food and chatting about food. And I just thought, my brain wasn't in that headspace, so I didn't even chat. I just left. That's so not me.
For sure. He's still talking to himself over here. He's fighting.
Oh my god, that's so funny.
Oh my gosh. But yeah, this has been a great community. I mean, I didn't find the reseller community until, I don't know, like 6 months ago. It was probably like 6 months ago or so when I started meeting everybody. I don't even know if it's been that long or not.
I think it takes a while anyway, though, because you kind of watch, if you find some and it's like impenetrable, you just can't. It's not even like you're trying to make friends, but you're learning to do the chat thing, and then with people you don't know, and it's a bit awkward. It's kind of like going to a party on your own, and you're just like, should I just chat like an idiot and make more friends, or should I just be really quiet and kind of be safe,
Yeah.
But no, I think it takes a while to sort of get in the gist of which channels you want to watch and how other people interact, and a lot of times you can be chatting and nobody talks to you anyway, which is fine. But
right. So I am doing an auction tonight. I wanted to talk to you guys about this because I'm super nervous about it. So I figured I might as well talk about it, right? Get some of the jitterbugs out. And I'm doing an auction tonight with Hemlock Lady.
Okay.
Over on her channel. And I've never done an online auction. And I just don't want to feel like an idiot and like have not enough items to auction or have too many items to auction, or I don't even know what the price I'm at in an auction. So I'm pretty nervous about it, but I have some of the stuff here that I'm thinking about auctioning off. So I figured I would just kind of show you guys and maybe get some opinions. I don't know. I've never done the online auction thing. But I really wanted to start getting into it. So I thought this would be a really good way. I got the opportunity to do it. She asked me, and I was like, yeah, why not?
I saw her first one. Well, I don't know if she's done any since, but I saw one. James introduced me to, well, she doesn't know who I am, but he introduced me to her channel. I forgot that Tamara, is it? Is that her name? Tamara? No.
Tania? Is it Tania?
I would say I've seen the videos. So yeah, I think it's very different. I can't really offer any tips or advice because I don't watch them. I know they're my friends doing them, some of them, but because it's all in the States, there's not a lot I can contribute by being there watching. So I tend to catch other videos. Gary, he does a lot, doesn't he?
He does. So I haven't talked to him,
but you're doing the right thing. You're just doing it. You're not putting it off. You're not delaying it.
Right. I've been kind of, I've been wanting to do it for a while. So I figured, I take this opportunity and just do it, just jump into it. So, and
James offered to help there, which is great.
James, I will definitely do that. I have an appointment after the live, but once I'm done with that, I will definitely hit you up because I'm super nervous about it.
Mm-hmm. It was fine, but it's like we said before, when you did your first live stream show or two, people wouldn't spot the nerves. So once you've got over that initial opening and then you're doing your first item, then you're worrying about which thing's coming next. Your brain's not going to be thinking about nerves. It will just
it'll probably end up going really fast, and then I'll just kind of get into it and be so focused on what I'm auctioning that I won't be too nervous. But yeah, definitely. Helped Tania. Okay, so it was Tania. I wasn't sure. Okay, set up first auction and walked her through step by step. Cool. Yeah, I will definitely. I know it's like 8 o'clock her time, I think. So I gotta double check on time for me, but I will definitely get in touch with you before then, because that will probably help my nerves a lot to have some walkthrough for sure.
Mhm.
What are you guys doing back there?
We're playing with the bunny.
You're still playing with the bunny.
Aw.
Did you see the bunny? Come show James the bunny. I don't know if he was
Bring it
in
over.
here.
You're better. I don't want to. You're better at handling the bunny than I am.
We'll show the bunny one more time.
Oh, so beautiful.
Which one's that name? Pine Cone is that one's name.
Pine cone. Oh, that's so cute. See, I
Yeah.
grew up with rabbits, but they weren't kept in the house. I'm not saying yours are or anything, but ours weren't kept in the house to pet, as you guys call it over there. I suppose we call it to stroke. I mean, now it's more common for people to have one rabbit in their house, and maybe like a little cage for sleeping in, so it doesn't chew the whole house up. But it runs around and.
Her bedroom, right around where the cage is, one of her rabbits was a chewer. So like all the carpet got chewed up, and but now we kind of have it set up to where they can't do that. So it's a little bit better.
A little better.
Perfecting pearls.
Say hi to Julia.
Nice.
Wisconsin too.
Yeah, Wisconsin.
Nice.
Julia from Wisconsin. Well, hello, Julia. Nice to meet you.
How big is Wisconsin? Are you guys likely to be neighbors, or is it like several hours from border to border?
You think it's is it several hours?
Yeah, it's like 4 hours from bottom to top, just like Illinois. Yeah.
Illinois is longer though. Can you hear
Just
Mike back
slightly.
there?
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't know if you could hear him over there. Yeah, so 4 hours, something like that.
Yeah, Illinois is actually about 7 hours long.
Illinois was long. We went through
Oh
Illinois
my
when we
God.
went to Georgia, and that was insane. It took almost the entire time. See, and Louie just came in. Good morning, the Lone Star Picker.
everybody.
Can't see
No,
you.
sorry. Here's me just like writing your names down so I can have a look at your channels. And I'm not even saying hello. Sorry. Oh dear. Right. How are you guys doing? Are you having a good morning? Are you super early risers? Have you been awake for hours, or are you just getting the vibe today?
Getting up and going like me. I've actually been up though since
You got up at like
I woke.
5.
No. I woke up at like 6, and then I tried to lay back down and couldn't go back to sleep. So then I made coffee, but I still don't feel like I'm moving yet. I've been just kind of taking it slow this morning. I think we live really close by. What the heck was that?
I was yawning. I don't know.
Why'd you yawn on my face?
Yeah, you can have it, darling. You can bring it here.
Girls, I think we live really close by each other.
We're Baronians.
Oh yeah, because you shopped at the Dane County Humane Society thrift store. So do I. That's awesome.
Wow.
Yeah, we must live really close. There's a few people from Wisconsin that I know now, so that's really cool. I love it.
It's cool.
Yeah. We went to the last time I went there, a couple weeks ago when we were there, and it's a really small thrift store, but I don't know, there's just something about it that I like. It has that like small town feel to it.
Even though it's in Madison.
Even though it's in Madison, which is the city, but I don't know, there's just something I like about it. They don't always have like the most exciting things in the world, but I always seem to find something, and I like all the proceeds go to the animals. So
Yeah.
that one.
Oh. James has put. Yeah, I don't understand what that is. Sorry. Can you explain that to me?
Ooh, what's that? Do you know what it is?
What?
Green Cottage Park.
Park K23 leg in a couple of weeks.
Oh yeah, it's the K2 college. It's like
Is it the brand?
Oh, it's a walk?
Yeah, it should be a 2K walk.
Is that? I don't know if that's what he's talking about.
I think so.
Is that what you're talking about?
K2 3-leg in a couple of weeks. I don't know.
Try it tight.
All I know is I need to fix my
Oh,
foot.
okay, so it is a type of leg.
Get your sticky foot away from my
I
hand.
need to find some kind of tape or something that doesn't wear away.
Hydraulic. Get your sticky foot away from me. What the heck?
Your second one, James, 2.0. And then if it's got
Hydraulic
that's
spring
really fancy, isn't
station.
it? You're a lucky man.
Hydraulic.
I didn't even know you could get hydraulics.
Hydraulic
Yeah.
and spring flex.
Yep, I had one before. It was I had the shock absorber on the one side. Remember?
Yeah.
But I broke it.
He breaks them all. So
Oh,
It broke.
he's too rough on them.
So now I got just a basic. Well, I got a Rush running foot instead of a shock absorber.
Hmm.
And that breaks too. The rubber doesn't stay intact. It falls apart.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
They tried to charge me like $4,000 for one of them.
You know we can't see you on the screen.
I know,
right?
I'm trying to get in there. But
You're like over here telling stories, and you're not even on the screen.
Unless, because I do this when I'm hosting the live, you're just focusing on the chat and everything else and talking, and you kind of don't look at the thingies. I was thinking that next time I would press the other preview that has two windows together, and it pops up when you tap a comment. So because Annabelle's face was
This
not
one?
in
Oh, wow.
most of
Oh,
the
look
screen.
at that!
Hey.
I
And
forgot.
then you can. It's a bit zoomed out, but I think most people probably do view
Oh my God.
on a bigger screen because.
I do like that better. I totally forgot.
Oh,
So hello everybody, Annabelle's
Hey, Jennifer. Hey, Cat Guy. Hello, hello.
no. Yeah.
just come out of the
Bobby.
I was like,
Bobby, I love your name. But it not used to be. I like saying Bobby. Bobby.
Can you come and stand next to me then? I'll see you.
it's over here.
Oh.
Nevaeh's
No.
running around everywhere.
All right, guys. So I'm gonna show you some of the stuff that I think I'm gonna auction tonight. I haven't even fully picked everything yet. And this is mainly stuff that I've had for a while that has not sold, and now I'm just kind of ready to get rid of it, or just stuff that I don't really know what to price it at anyways, because it's just kind of random. So that's why I figured an auction might be a good place to get rid of that stuff at. Granny T, hello. So happy that you made it. Good morning.
It's 4:20 here, but I am greeting you guys in your local time, most of you. Is anyone else from the UK? I don't think so today. I think everyone else is over. I think everyone in the chat is from across the pond in the States.
Yes.
Am I right?
I think, well, let me. Okay, so anybody who's new here, I don't think Perfecting Pearls has been in here yet during our lives. But so anybody who is new here, if you don't know, me and Natasha do a weekly live every Wednesday. I don't always know what the live is going to be about, but we do it on our channels every other week. So like next week we'll be over on Natasha's channel. So let me just grab her link and put it in so you guys can make sure that you're subscribed to her as well, because next week we will be over there. And let me get it in. I had it ready to go. Did it go? There it goes. So that is Natasha's link that I just put in there. So yeah, make sure you guys are subscribed to her as well. Let's see who else just came in. The Southern Vintage Picker. Good morning. Good morning. Thank you guys for coming. Just in time. I'm getting ready to show off some of the auction items for tonight. Let's see. I know Perfecting Pearls asked where I do auctions. Perfecting Pearls, this is actually my first time, which is kind of why I wanted to show you guys the items, because I'm a little nervous about it. And I'm actually doing it on a Hemlock Ladies channel. Normally, I just sell on eBay, Facebook Market, Etsy. But this is something I've been wanting to do, is auctions. And so I thought this would be a perfect way to get into it.
Sounds
What you
good.
got over there?
Hold on. I'm looking at
I see some goodies.
Granny T subscribed. Yeah, I got goodies over here. Okay, so the first ones I was going to show you, I got them over the summer at a garage sale in a lot of vintage toys. And they're just a couple of the ones that haven't sold yet. I've already made my money back from the garage sale, plus some, and profit. So these are just some of them that were left over. So this is the first one. It's a big Roger Rabbit. I mean, seriously, who doesn't love Roger Rabbit, right? Do you know who Roger Rabbit is? Roger Rabbit is. So
I think it might be
this
battery
was in a
going.
huge lot of I had Ren and Stimpy. I had
Yeah.
Chucky doll. I mean, there was just a bunch of vintage toys. And then with it is the weasel. What's his name? The smart guy weasel.
Oh, I haven't seen it since the 90s, I don't think. At the cinema.
I remember just watching this movie over and over and over when I was a kid, and it was probably like inappropriate. But
it was.
I remember watching it. Like,
that's what I was thinking. Did I see it in the cinema or not? Because the way that the lady was.
It was a little bit. Yeah, it was. Mm-hmm. I think it was a little bit.
It was really inappropriate, especially by today's standards. They were smoking and drinking, and there was a lot of busty girls.
Yeah.
That's all I remember, that side of things. Yeah, so I think
very tight clothes.
But it was just one of those movies that I will never forget. And so when I saw these, I had to pick them up. I had them listed for a while, and then for some reason I took them down. I don't remember the exact reason, and then I just forgot to list them back up. So yeah, so these will be getting auctioned off tonight. I know it's hard to see. There also is a cling, but I think I'm actually keeping this for myself because he's just adorable.
He's cute.
So I am thinking about just keeping him. He's just a window cling. Maybe put him in my car or something. I don't know if I can get rid of him. I don't know if I want to say goodbye to him. So I might be keeping him.
Probably keep then if that's, yeah.
You know, it's just one of those nostalgic things where it just, it reminds me of my childhood. So yeah, that was I don't think I got any. Nope, those were the only ones that came with those. Let's see, what do I want to show you next? Hold on. This is another vintage item that I just recently picked up at a thrift store, but it needs some work. It needs to be cleaned up, fixed up a little bit, but it is a vintage pound puppy. And his legs move and his arm moves. No, just his legs move. Sorry. But yeah, he's a vintage pound puppy, and this is another one of those items for me that just reminds me of my childhood, and so right away I grabbed him, and I just haven't had time to get him cleaned up or anything yet. So for people who like to sell plush, I think I'm gonna auction this guy off for real cheap and go ahead and do what you like with it. Get it cleaned up and make some money. Hey, look at Springlock 87 is in here. I thought she was still behind us. That's my daughter.
No.
No, it's not Snoopy. Did she if she's in school, why is she in the chat?
I don't know, but
I don't know what the guy's name is, but I know he's a
pound puppy.
Yeah. Or are you just saying Snoopy because you like Snoopy? I like Snoopy too.
Oh, thank you guys for those of you who said you subscribed. I thought Granny T, she meant she was subscribed to you, even though she's a viewer of yours anyway. But thank you, the Cap Guy. Thank you. I'm just literally just grabbing you guys' names just to go and have a little look and see after the show.
Oh yeah,
I don't manage to do these things afterwards. So
let's see. Hold on. Perfecting Pearls. We have the auction already advertised on your channel, so we can see. I do not. Let me see if I can get the link really quick. Or James or Jennifer, would you be able to get Hemlock Lady's link for the auction tonight? That would be awesome if one of you could do that.
Yeah, Jennifer's not admin. You have to go to YouTube. I can't do that either. No.
That's okay. We'll get the link for the auction for sure before the live ends. I'll get it out there.
I can
remind you. Oh, I can hold on. All right, let's get you guys wrenched up here. I didn't even know because I'm not looking at it from the YouTube screen. I'm looking at it from the StreamYard screen.
It takes so much getting used to, even if you've done it for months. There's so many things going into your brain.
All right, Jennifer, you should be good. And then I'll have to get the rest of you guys later too. All right, let me go back to the StreamYard. Okay, thank you, James. And there you go, Jennifer. I always forget about that. Awesome. Callie Picker, thank you so much. All right, go. So there's the link for the auction tonight. You guys can set the reminder and Keep your fingers crossed for me.
Oh.
Let's see. So a couple other items I recently just got at a thrift store, but I have no idea what to do with them, are these R2D2, and you know who that guy is, Darth Vader. I couldn't think of the name for a second.
What are they? Are they display things? Are they money
I
boxes?
don't know what they are, and that's why I have no clue what to do with them. So if anybody has any clue, there is no opening.
No electronics.
You can it like spins up here, but there's no way to open it.
And you've pressed all the buttons around the edge, like in case it's a trick.
I can't figure out what to do with it. I don't know what they are. So I just kind of figure if anybody is a Star Wars collector, maybe they'll be interested in it, or just want to get them to see what the heck they are, you know?
I think they're just display things.
I think they're just display. For sure this one, because there's just nothing here. There's no bottom. But this one confuses me because it has a bottom, and that's why it
doesn't move.
But it doesn't move. It has a bottom, but it doesn't move or do anything. So, Darth Vader. So yeah, just something I just don't know what to do with. So maybe somebody else will.
Yeah, because I mean, are they heavy? Because obviously more collectible items are heavier, aren't they? So it's perhaps just a. Yeah, I'm stumped really on that one.
Yeah, I have no idea. I've been trying to figure it out for a couple weeks now, and I can't find anything that is relatable on eBay or even Googling it. I've been trying to just type in keywords to figure it out, and I can't figure it out. So maybe someone who's really interested in Star Wars will enjoy them or figure out what the heck they are. Good morning, Boatman. How are you doing today? Thanks for coming in. Maybe
no, I don't know you, but I'm saying hello. I'm so socially awkward with your subscribers who I've never met before. I don't know what to say to them.
Is there a lot in here today?
Yeah, it looks like there's a lot of people.
I'm so focused on everything else, but yeah. For anybody that just is coming in, make sure that you subscribe to Natasha, because we do a live show every Wednesday. This week on my channel. Next week will be on her channel. So make sure you subscribe to her as well. Do you have anything you wanted to show today, or should I keep going?
If you give me 10 minutes notice, I'll show something in 10 minutes. I thought we were doing a bigger demo, but it's fine. I can go through it if you like. Go on.
Those are people who are Star Wars fans. Okay, so that is something that Star Wars fans would enjoy. Okay, good to know. I like that. I like hearing that. So,
oh yeah, they're definitely cute. It's just
yeah, they are. That's why I was like, I gotta grab these, but couldn't figure out what the heck to do with them. All right, Jennifer just put Natasha's channel in there, and thank you, James. Yep, that thumbs up button. So let me see. What do I want to show you next? So I got this.
What about that thing on the end over there?
Yeah, I was going to put these kind of together.
Yep.
Because they're all drinking related. So this is another set of stuff I got from a garage sale over the summer, because I can't go to garage sales right now. I really miss them, and I'm ready for spring. But these are wine bottle toppers, and they're like decorative. These ones are just colored.
They look soft as well. Are they soft rubber?
Yes, they are. They're like a rubbery type. And these ones are the decorative ones. They have the butterflies, and then I can't remember what the little ones are. They're like markers. I don't know what you need markers for. I don't know. Anybody who drinks wine know what you would need a marker for? You know what I mean? Like they're stoppers and markers. Yeah, I have no idea. But I thought they were.
Some people do write the name of the drinker on the glass, just in case they forget what color thingy they've got. Like if it's a pen marker, I don't know, but
yeah, I don't know.
I've seen it once on a blog or a social post or something, but big party, yeah.
No, not like a marker. Like I'm trying to figure out.
We have charms over here that people put around a glass.
Yeah, it's more of like an
artists
attachment.
To know whose glass. I'm so not with the program today. Yes, so the stoppers are for the bottles and the market they're for the glass. So you put your glass down, you know which one's yours. Remember that?
Right. That's definitely a good idea there, because I wasn't sure. But yeah, those
I think I got lost in translation.
That's okay. You're getting close to 1,000. Yeah,
what do you guys see? Because I see it was 909 for ages, and then it was 912. But I think because I'm kind of my brain's seeing that same 909 for, or was it 99? No, 909 for ages. I think it's got a bit stuck, but it hasn't. But I know things go up and down, and it just
does. It goes up and down a lot. Anybody inactive, YouTube will take away.
That constant for so long, but I don't mind.
Let me check and see what it says. 916, girl.
Oh, perfecting pearls. We don't mind. We know that everyone has busy lives and whatever people are up to, a listen, a background, even just a play is great. So
yes, even just hanging out in the background, we appreciate it for sure.
But everyone in the chat, they're a lovely gang. So come back another day and see us again if you get more time. Oh, that's cool.
When you have too many glasses of wine, you remember the person's phone number.
Honestly, you remember the name, the person you're talking to.
Oh boy. Okay, and then the third one was a little flask that says "kick up your heels." So I just thought that was like a cute kind of little gift idea. Not anything like super expensive or anything like that, but just one of those
for women. I've never seen one for women before.
Right, that's what I thought. I was like, you don't normally see one that's directed for women. So
I've never seen a woman use one either. Oh, I've had a notification.
Yeah, I've never used one.
Thank you, dear.
But yeah, so that's another little lot. I don't know if I'll just lot them together or if I'll just do them separately. I guess it's going to depend on how much I end up having to auction off.
Why not? Oh god, she's got this emotional thing going on where she doesn't want to eat.
That's okay.
I spent hours making a massive lasagna yesterday. I mean, it's in a kid thing and it's been stirred a lot, so it's not so appealing to look at right now, but it's so creamy and tasty and there's so much veg sneaked in there and it's so yummy. And she had the sauce yesterday, so she's eating the same thing in essence.
Yeah.
And it's heartbreaking when she doesn't eat your own home cooked food because it's the best nutrition fix you can ever get.
Right. Our kids hardly eat anything that we make, so totally understand. Our son, Chevy does. He's a lot better than our daughter, but
he's been eating a lot lately.
Yeah,
especially since I've been cooking him like different weird stuff for breakfast.
Yeah, he's probably having a big growth spurt, but yeah, it's hard to get kids to eat.
I gotta find out the little girl to eat. She's Nevaeh.
Yeah, I know.
I'm like, okay, I'll make a deal with you. You don't have to eat 10 pieces. You can eat 5 pieces.
Mm-hmm.
She's like, I don't want to eat it. And I was like, well, if I get it all ready for you and you can put it on a plate for you and bring it to you, then will you eat it?
Yeah, that's kids for you, for sure. For sure. All right, well, I only have one more thing up here. Everything else is still downstairs. So I'll show that. But then, Natasha, if you have anything that you do want to show.
Yeah, I can't believe that my brain doesn't go into that mode. My brain's like, get in a position that I can actually sit in front of the laptop for the show and have my daughter as looked after as I can and had enough time with her. And then I get to the session, I'm like, yeah, I should have sorted out my microphone, my camera.
That's okay.
Even, but I'll show you guys. I've been working on some gift items for friends and family, first of all, really. For those of you who don't know me, I'm a mum. I'm a semi-retired teacher of languages because I had a bit of burnout and I had a baby, and 3 years later life's still a bit tricky, so I try and get my camera right. So I try and find therapy in crafts. I mean, you can see I'm trying to get my camera straight, and this is the thing that I keep moving. And behind me is all my craft stuff, and I've got some reselling stuff there. But I do have a crafts business. So I do make things professionally. So when I find that I have a product I want to launch, there's a lot of tweaking, a lot of testing. Oh, and then little one keeps interrupting time, and she doesn't always like me in here.
Dinner.
Whoa, everyone's very sorry to hear that, sweetie. It's really good. I put your favourite sweet corn in it for you, and some really yummy carrots. It's the same sauce as
I
yesterday.
don't like it. I want something else sweet.
Well, that's not how we work, is it?
James
I
can.
want
Yeah, I'm
something
bragging.
better.
You should brag. You should
I
brag.
didn't cook today. Everyone ate everything but your spaghetti tacos. Oh, bless you, everyone.
I
That's
cannot
so
cook, so go ahead and brag away for sure.
good. Oh. How old are your kids, Julian? If
Good
they
thing, my kids are limited menu pizza and nuggets. That's
Except
She
for
wouldn't
one of our daughter both
outrageous.
and only drinks water.
yeah. My daughter's the opposite. Like she will not eat pizza. She will not eat chicken nuggets. She won't drink juice. She won't drink soda. She won't.
Drink this was water.
It's water. Water. So
I've
I'm
got
gonna
Annabelle juice.
at mac and cheese. Hers is mac and cheese.
Water and mac and cheese.
Yep.
And then the boys, whatever we make them,
Yeah.
he's gonna eat it.
He's doing better. He is definitely doing better. So
Yeah. Let me show you these envelopes then. These are little note cards I made. Sort of if you're thinking of like, oh, I set up an account on Etsy, but I haven't got further than the add a product to your page thingy. So
that's
I
it.
just thought, I just thought I will get one. I'll just get one name change done at some point. But I set the business up as my name, Natasha's Creations. It's not amazing. It's not creative. But when I stopped the language teaching for a bit, I was at the point where everyone who's ever known me will be seeing me do a career change for a little bit, for maybe a year or two. And I need to put my name on it. I need to keep something of my identity going through. And I've not got time to think of a quirky idea. So I just did the branding, did my business cards and all that kind of stuff and the social sort of stuff. So I don't really want to undo that and change that yet. And I think it's going to take me months to come up with some really quirky idea, like morning rise meditation cards, or you know what I mean, like really descriptive, quirky. Yeah, that's not really where I'm at right now. So these little cards.
Me neither.
It's just like, and you just got to get going. You've got to get started, haven't you? Feel the fear and do it. So these cards are sort of still product and development. And once I actually started to cut them, I realised that as beautiful note cards to give to people, I put them in a beautiful box with a ribbon and some tissue paper, like make them look really cute. Perhaps do 3 in a pack. The little notelets. But obviously, I have to put a notelet inside, so I still can't do them yet. So I've got to go back to the drawing board, cut my note paper out, and attach that. It's one more step to the process. Another part of it was that, I always do this when I show stuff. I don't hold it close enough. So I've used 2 different bits of card. But we've got these really cute little envelope inserts as well, and it's all just made from plain pieces of card that I cut out. No, because I've made one for dinner. Just eat the carrots for Mummy then. What do you reckon?
No.
She normally would feed. If I actually fed her, she would normally eat, but she's not. 13 and 7.
Yeah. Julian says, I homeschool my 13 and 7-year-old, and we have a 2-year-old who doesn't speak, and we are holding off on sign language because we don't want her to depend on it. She'll get there.
Nope.
I'd be tempted though, because I've taught a lot of children in lots of schools. I don't know. Have you spoken to a speech therapist about that? Because I think maybe if you do give the speech, the sign language, it gives her that way of at least finding a way to communicate. And then later, when they're ready, they'll, I don't know. It's a decision. It's tough.
Chevy was close to 2 or even a little after 2 when he started speaking.
He wouldn't talk until he knew exactly how to talk.
All he did was he kind of just whined and did his little like tantrums. And he really didn't speak a whole lot. And then all of a sudden it was just like boom, he was like 2.5 or something, and probably getting close to 3. And then he just didn't stop, and he hasn't stopped since. So I don't know, maybe just trying to learn it before,
Yeah.
I'd
catch him practicing before you'd talk in front of us.
Yeah.
And also when they're really little, they talk to the teddies. I've started Annabelle really late in learning French because life gets in the way and you have a lot of stuff going on. And she's now I did a few things with her on the phone playing about, and I gave her some French phrases to say. She's now 3. She only just turned 3, and she started using those on her own, just playing on her own. She'll pick up a little mobile phone and she'll say, "Bonjour, Nanny. Oui, D'accord. No. Over. And then I teach her a few other bits in between, and she then puts those back in the same place. Whereas before, we were trying to get her to say stuff. She's like, I don't want to talk French, mummy. But my cousins were born in Spain from my English uncle and my Spanish auntie. Both of them very different. The youngest, the dad always spoke to them in English, and the mum always in Spanish, and they lived in Spain. The boy, Victor, he would. I never know if people are watching who know me, because you never know. Sometimes you have silent watchers, but Victor is he always spoke in English. His accent wasn't quite, still, it was still Spanishy, but he always spoke. But Alicia, the youngest, she was more introverted anyway, but self-confident but introverted. But she would not speak Spanish. She wouldn't speak English to us. Every twice a year she'd spend a month in the UK, so she had a really great chance to slowly get back into English speaking, but she just wouldn't do it. But we knew that it was there. We knew that English level was in her head, and now she teaches locals English as she's going to university studies. So it just came out later, but from what I've understood from children, from my tutoring, and for going into schools and observing and learning from just what I see, giving them a bit more of a support, different elements in different ways, and be at some point they usually do come out with it. It's just their introverted way. And we had a young girl up to sort of year 3, 4, so that was 7, 8, I think. She wouldn't speak a lot at all. They did consider her as mute, but you did see her fully engaged when we did language lessons, and picking the stuff up. And I didn't have enough time with her to spend each week to see if I could help her come out of that at all, because you just couldn't build that rapport in such a short amount of time with a full class of 30. But you could see slowly little bits popping out and things. So yeah, bless them.
Yeah. And for those of you who don't know, I know some of you do, I was a preschool teacher for 10 years, and the age that I mainly taught was 2 to 4. And there was a lot of kids who did struggle with speech, but as they were in the class and they were around, other kids, it starts to come out more. They're seeing other kids do it, so then they want to do it too. So yeah, I mean, it all just comes at different times, definitely.
Yeah, bless them.
Boatman asked, where do you live?
I'm just wondering what my accent sounds like, because we had that, what was it, 2 weeks ago, or maybe it was someone else's. I don't know. I live in England.
Last time too.
I'm in England. I've got to watch this back and listen to what my accent sounds like now, just to see. But I sometimes find South Africa, Australian accents, I often don't always twig where they're from to start with when I'm watching an interview or a movie or something. So I guess perhaps that's...
I think it sounds like England and UK. That's what I think of when I hear you. Yeah. That's what I think of, for sure.
I don't quite speak the Queen's English, but I suppose I have a TV voice, a telephone voice when I'm on the live streams.
Yeah.
So let me show you this other colour. This is a boy's colour. So I've done it in the blue, but this is where the fancy... it's just knowing so much effort goes into product development. You see that really glossy colour. It's actually patterned with a lovely linen sort of pattern on it. So again, it's kind of, if it's going to be covered up on the front, do you want that pretty pattern on the inside? No. But I think probably, guys, you'd probably agree I would have to stick some white paper on top.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
White paper to make it thicker again. But these are designed for people. This one didn't come out right because it's the cut. It was such a thicker card than the other one. So you're trying to put different things through the machine, different thicknesses. But again, because it's a really fancy one, a lot of the manufacturers put they keep the core white. So again, it's kind of like I've got to document exactly which way I fold and which way I score. Looks purple. It's a nice dark. It's probably almost purpley, but this is the purple. And this is the one I love. These papers, these hyacinths, and peonies, I think, with that color combination. But again, that's a darker one. That's just, I think I would love to give that to someone if I was buying something off Etsy, but it's just the tweaking of the details.
I think they look awesome.
4 bits were okay, but now I've got to cut the inside. Or do I go for I don't think I could go for a lighter color envelope because it will take away the contrast effect. I don't know. So
I love the purple. I love the purple.
And then the other ones are the 3 in a pack or 5 in a pack, because obviously the more you make of an item, the more accessible it is to the customer, because you've started a project, so you just make a few extra more of them up. It brings the unit price down per customer. But if you were to buy that for your mother-in-law for Mother's Day present, beautiful box, with wrapped cards, note cards with their own initials on, would that be better in 3s, 5s, 7s or something like that? Or would you expect 10?
Right.
Obviously the pricing is different as well. Oh, your iPad's gone.
Granny T, I do still have the Eeyore. I need to test it still. I was a little quick on posting it because I forgot to do the batteries first.
Hold on a second.
So I still need to test it and make sure it works. But yeah, I will send you a message later when I'm done doing that.
For the Eeyore?
Yeah, the Eeyore I just got at the bins.
Yeah.
Hello, good morning, Harry. Thank you for coming.
Happy New Year. I've seen you in chats, but Happy New Year, personally, from me to you. How are you doing?
More peanut butter or meatball?
Yeah, that was it last week. Peanut butter. Bless her. It's been so tough for her because we are in the UK, completely locked down. We're only allowed to leave our houses for shopping and for work if we need to. And what else?
I want to try my dinner.
It's beautiful dinner, darling. Mommy spent ages cooking it. And you're Can we show
So you
everybody?
guys are still completely locked down there.
They did it, I think, was it a week ago? 2 weeks ago? 2 weeks ago. Oh, careful. I'm going to kick all the play. Right. This thing, last week I talked about getting set up, and my phone set up was great because my earphones communicate with them, but my microphone, the sound. Anyone likes Peter Rabbit? My nan bought this for her for Christmas. This little jumper. And on the back, it's got a little bunny rabbit's tail.
Oh, that is cute. Look at that smile. She is so adorable.
Next time I turn her around, I'll ask her to put her bum in the air and you'll see that.
She's so cute. I love it.
It's too big, but it's quite cute having an oversized one. You're reaching for biscuits. Well, you've been a good girl. So we're not even allowed. I mean, we can go out and have a walk around, but we're not allowed to drive out of our area. I'm not complaining. I'm just trying to build a picture and illustrate what's happening.
Yeah.
Our
kids are now actually for the first time going back to school. So I am pretty excited.
Schools are closed, yeah.
Yeah, Chevy just went back his second time yesterday, and Nevaeh finally gets to go back February 9th. So yeah, they finally get to go back. I mean, not that they might not close again, but at least it's a step in the right direction, because it has been a pain in the butt having them here, mostly just for Chevy, but just when I'm really
be working and Chevy will be
just when I'm really trying to focus on something, and if Mike's out in the garage or something working on a snowmobile, he's not in the house, so I'm stuck in the house with the kids and doing, so I totally get it. They're older, but it's still a lot, when I'm really trying to focus on something, it can be a pain in the butt. So I'm glad it's going in the right direction and they get to go back to school. Definitely going to enjoy.
What
time is it there?
5 p.m. here, Louis. Thank you for it. Sorry.
Carrie.
But we are at the worst case again now. In April, our just for figures, I know I don't want to go too. It's just to kind of illustrate, because I think it helps us to understand what's happening in the world if we see why. Because when we watch each other's videos and we're part of each other's lives in the live streams, you can kind of understand a bit more what's happening. So we have in April, I think it was last year, we hit 1,000 deaths a day in the UK. That was the highest, roughly 1,020 maybe or something. But we had that figure again. It crept up back up to that after all the summer. It dropped and went really down, and then it crept. And that week when I had COVID, over Christmas, was the sort of start of the big, like, you know, tens of thousands of cases every day, and then the deaths have crept up. And last week or so was about. I've got this sound seal. These little, I don't know. I think these were just eBay, Amazon. They completely seal my ears, and it's like I'm in a little wind tunnel. So they're okay. Trying to focus. What I was saying was,
that's okay. I was gonna ask you though when we first started, and I totally spaced it. Yeah, how are you feeling? And everything is, you know,
fine,
back to normal, or
kind of cough that's like getting that last bit of mucus out of my throat. That's, you know, but I haven't had to have cough sweets for a week. Well, for a couple of days, but I am feeling tired. I am getting tired. My mood's dropped again, and you know, like turning up to the live just on time today. It's not great that, you know, as I was just telling you guys that we're on complete lockdown, turning up late, run ragged all day, just doing stuff and not having enough time to do everything. It's like, what's going on? How come you've got no time, but you've got 24 hours solid in your house?
right?
But no, I'm going to bed and I'm not sleeping. Or well, you can't without Mama, darling. But we'll be finishing sometime soon. We're going to just find it out because you've been really good.
Should we say bye now?
Should we say bye now? I am loving being with this little woman though. And when I had COVID, it was just like, you can't do anything. You can't do any jobs. You can't do any cleaning. You can't. I mean, I did because we had to keep cleaning the clothes and stuff and everything else. But it's just been lovely to spend a bit more time with this little lady because she's 3. I can say she's 3 because obviously I don't need to do it now because you guys have heard that enough. You know she's 3, but you kind of, you know, so many people tell me how precious this age is and how much you should treasure it while you've got it, because they're only little for a little while. And we did a special chef program today. We've got some new shelving that she's got, you know, the IKEA Kallax, we call them over here. Gary's in the house. Hey, Gary.
Julian said, asked about some snowmobiles videos, if I can speak. That's Mike, my husband. He has his own channel. It's called Flippin' Mike. And he does, and that's what he resells. He resells snowmobiles, 4-wheelers, you know, pretty much anything with an engine. So he restores them, and then after he's done playing on them. Yeah, so yeah, I have a few videos, but most of the snowmobile videos are over on his channel.
And you get down, you've just wrecked Mummy's work.
So you have to go over and check him out too. It's Flippin' Mike.
I don't want to speak.
Completely different reselling side. It's not anything like I do. I hear about snowmobiles all day long and I get a little bit annoyed with it sometimes. But I'm sure he gets tired of hearing about my stuff too. So, but they are fun. They can be a lot of fun. The kids love them. Let's see what else is going on in the chat. I've seen something about James in Mexico. Mexico, here he comes. And you are going to, I don't know if I'm going to say it right, Merida? Yucatán? That's going to be really cool. I can't wait for that. It's going to be a lot of fun to see. Okay, yeah. Oh, there you go, Westside. Westside Gary did it. Thank you. Awesome. Yeah, so yeah, he does all his snowmobile stuff over there. Natasha, I think we lost you.
No, it's just toddler tantrum.
Okay. I was like, I can't hear anything.
I can't believe she drew on my work. It's too clever.
Give me
Another time. What's that? It's okay. That's okay. We won't be on for too much longer today because I do have my appointment. I have a doctor's appointment coming up here soon. But okay, James, have a great day. I will definitely get in touch with you later today about the auction because definitely need something to calm my nerves. So I will be in touch with you for sure today, this afternoon sometime.
I thought to listen.
Don't listen.
Well,
I was just reading Affecting Pals comment again because the first time I read it, it didn't go in.
Do anything.
Trying to read lips. Now she talks fine. She's 30 something.
what were you looking at?
Oh. Stuff's just fallen over now. It's okay. I read it the other way around. I read it thinking it was her story of now, not years ago. Anyway, it's just, you try so hard and then you keep things out the way of her for weeks. These things have been out and then 2 seconds she's got my papers and she's on them and then she's on my work. And then she's just, I've lost the flow now.
That's just kids. That's all right. We understand.
Show everyone your bunny then. Show everyone your bunny.
So another little thing that I have a whole bunch of these that I got it. They're all downstairs still, but this is one of them. They're just little vintage knickknacks, and I got them from an antique sale. The lady's antique store went out of business after the pandemic started, so she just had a bunch of these cute little knickknacks, and these type of things generally take a while to sell. So I just really haven't done too much with them, but there's a ton of them, so I figured I might as well just kind of maybe lot a few up together and auction them off that way in case anybody wants a few little knickknacks. But I have to still go through everything and see how many I have.
Okay.
Oh, congrats, Gary. You made it to 1,000. Congrats, Gary. That's awesome. That is awesome. Congratulations.
Woohoo! I think I'm at a whole 45.
You're at 46 subscribers.
46.
You're doing amazing.
47.
You are doing really good for 47.
I wasn't sub Mike because when I searched for you, I couldn't find you.
There's actually 2 flipping mics.
Yeah.
But his is in all capital letters, and it's orange and green logo.
Yep.
Perfect Pearls. I believe this place was in Stoughton.
You get comfy.
Gosh, this was such a while ago when I went to this garage sale. I can't remember, but I feel like it was in Stoughton. I'm not sure though. Not sure on that. But I remember her saying that she had just closed everything down, and it was shortly after the pandemic started. So I don't know how many people are interested in little vintage knickknacks, but this was one of my favorites. He was just cute. Just cute. Oh, Chris is coming?
Yeah, like around noon.
What is he coming for?
He's got some buyers for the Xbox.
So he's coming to pick it up?
Yep.
Okay, good. Get it out of here.
Yes.
It's not selling on eBay anyways.
No. So I was like, hey, cool. I'll get some buyers for you.
3Gen hustles up to you. Michael.
Oh, what's up, 3Gen?
His name is Julian.
How's it going, Julian?
Say thanks. Yeah. So I'm going to have to cut it short today. I wanted to talk about Bolos on eBay that you could think, if I can speak. I just can't speak today. But I kind of forgot that I have this appointment coming up. So I am going to have to cut it short today, unfortunately. But I did want to talk about some Bolos. I just got a message, actually just a few minutes ago. I got a message. I talked to Julian about this yesterday, about that food super shooter. That is definitely, I was going to bring it up to show you guys, but I forgot it downstairs. But okay, Julian. So I countered back with an offer of 60 because I was afraid I was going to lose the sale if I didn't. And she said she couldn't do it. So I took the 50 plus shipping, and I don't know if it was the right decision or not, but I didn't want to lose. I didn't want to lose the sale, and I only paid $3.60 for it. So I'm like, either way, I'm making killer profit. So I really wanted to get a much higher amount, but I wish I had it so I could show you guys what I'm talking about. I think, do you know what I'm talking about, Natasha? The super shooter food gun.
Yes.
Yeah. So the comps on it were super high. They were anywhere from like $50 to $115. But she sent me the offer of 50 plus shipping, and I couldn't say no. I sat on it for like a day and a half, and I started asking people, and I didn't know what to do. So I finally decided to just accept the offer just a little while ago. So I did sell it, but I wanted to mention that because it is an amazing Bolo item. They go for great money, and even some of the newer ones go for good money too. And but the vintage ones, they were, and I think another reason why I decided to take the offer was because now that it's past Christmas and New Year's, I don't think oh, Julie in the faces. I didn't think I was gonna get the higher amount because since it's past the holidays, people are not gonna pay as much for them. And I believe it was Kevin from Commonwealth Picker said he told me that the prices will drop at the end of December. So that's why I was like, well, I better just take the offer when I can. I know, Julian, it was such a bummer. I bummed myself, but as Perfecting Pearls say, I can't lose money when I'm making profits. So, you know, either way, I paid $3.60 for it. So I didn't
trying to work it out. It was a cookie. Hang on, what's the maker?
What that?
A cookie maker or something. There's a shape to it. Do you?
Yeah, I've never actually used one, but yeah,
sold a lot of them.
This is my third one I've sold now. So
Wow.
yeah, so it just, you push the button and it has like different cutouts, images, whatever you want to put them,
so
and
you
it
different shape cookie things.
Something like that. I mean,
I don't know.
Yeah, they're super popular. So that is definitely a Bolo item.
Just shooting it at Mike in the snow, just in a snowmobile, just like. I'm sure it's harmless.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, so that's definitely, and I wanted to get more into Bolos because this is something that I've been just really looking out for and paying attention when someone says that they have a Bolo item. I've been really trying to pay attention to what that is so that if I spot it in the thrift store, you know, I can grab it. So maybe on the next show, we can talk more about that. But yeah, unfortunately, I kind of forgot that I scheduled my appointment at the wrong time. So we're going to have to cut it short today. But yeah.
And I'm not able to do an after party, Litland. She wants a mummy again. So she's watching a bit of Pepper on telly. But yeah.
Hey, that works.
Save it for when I really need it.
Yeah, the new age babysitter. Yeah. Television. Well, that's been going on for a while now. But hey, it works. Thank you, Perfecting Pearls. All right, guys. So yes, thanks for coming in, and let's see. Let me get the link to.
I've already pasted it in for next week, ready to press send. So I've put it in the
YouTube. Cool. Yep. So there is Natasha's channel, and we will be on same time next week, but on her channel. So make sure you guys are subscribed to her, and then let me get the. Let me see if I can find it quick. Is Jennifer still here? I didn't know if James had to run. The Hemlock Ladies channel for the auction tonight. So put it back.
It's still in the chat.
Is it?
Yeah. I can't paste in StreamYard, but I can paste it in a new browser.
Okay. Yay. He said, I got a new subscriber. It's Natasha.
I looked for it and I didn't get to speak to you. Say, can you send me the link? Because I normally I filter and then go for channel if I can't find them initially.
Oh, you put in MLX Lady? I didn't see you do that. And then I just put in the wrong one anyways. I'm putting in the wrong links now. Get me off of here before I do something crazy. All right, yeah. So the
Thanks, Jen.
Come and join us for the auction tonight. Wish me luck. So keep your fingers crossed for me. And yeah, we'll see you guys next Wednesday on Natasha's channel.
Thank
Bye,
you guys.
guys.
Bye.